Tyson Fury is ready to return to the ring Saturday, December 3rd against Derek Chisora for a third time. Let's talk about this bout, which I'm referring to as a tripolar event. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the term bipolar disorder means a mental condition marked by alternating periods of elation and depression. Now, normally, this would be a referral to Tyson Fury. Bipolar disorder has been associated with he, along with the term mental health, over the past several years. But the denial of other underlying factors have been overlooked, and now that he has chosen to enter the ring again for the third time against Derek Chisora, we have to question not only Tyson's mental state, Derek Chisora's mental state, but the boxing public as well, who will receive this match when it takes place this coming Saturday, December 3rd, 2022. The two combatants first met in July of 2011, and they fought for the British Commonwealth heavyweight title. This fight saw Tyson Fury defeat Derek Chisora with a unanimous decision. At the time, he won by scores of 118 to 111, 117 to 112, and 117 to 112. Unanimously. People are wondering, why is a third fight taking place between these two? The second time that they faced one another was November of 2014. And this saw Chisora retiring in the 10th round. Another lackluster performance by Chisora, and a boxing match where Tyson pretty much controlled the distance and held Chisora at bay. But why, again, a third fight? In the interim between the two fights that they've already had, we've seen Fury take on the likes of Nikolai Furtha, Nevin Pajic, Martin Rogan, Vinny Mataloni, Kevin Johnson, Steve Cunningham, and Joey Abel. All household names as far as the sport of boxing is concerned. I jest. No one really knows these fighters. Yet and still, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, has been allowed to take on opponents such as these instead of staying in an elite class where the likes of Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder dwell. Even after his split decision draw against Deontay Wilder in December of 2018, though there was a rematch on the table, Fury elected to take 2 fights in between fighting Wilder a second time against the then unknown Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin. The funny thing about this, Fury never looks to fight the top 10 contenders. It is unacceptable. And now that he has the WBC title, he feels that he's the best in the world, but he's not willing to show that in the ring. There are a host of young talent and threats on the horizon, and Derek Chisora is not it, baby. Derek Chisora won't be it, baby, because Derek Chisora hasn't looked good for quite some time. With a record of 33-12 with 23 KOs, Chisora has been stopped 3 times himself. His last victory, a July 2022 victory over Kubrat Pulev, which was a rematch for them, he won by split decision. It was not a convincing win. Prior to that were 3 losses consecutively. 2 to Joseph Parker, and prior to that, Alexander Usyk. Why is Fury fishing in the shallow end of the heavyweight pool? I'll tell you. The tripolar effect. To go out and take on someone who is not a threat, who is an easy payday, and whom he continue to be comfortable with. The boxing powers that be have allowed Tyson Fury to be extremely comfortable throughout his career. Why? I have no understanding of that. And at the age of 34, just exiting prime, Fury, whose record now is 32-0 with 1 draw, 23 KOs on his record, is not looking to push the envelope in the least. His last victory prior to this upcoming fight against Chisora for the 3rd time was a 6-round TKO against the lowly Dillian Whyte. A fight that saw Whyte being cut over his right eye in the 4th, and he was knocked down with a right uppercut prior to the stoppage in the fight in the 6th round. It appeared that Fury had the uppercut in bag and waiting for the opportunity. Dillian Whyte, in each of his losses, has been stopped by an uppercut, originally against Anthony Joshua, then against Alexander Povetkin, and now against Fury. What we are learning from these present fighters is no one wants to test themselves against threatening opposition. The fighters are too often finding themselves taking safe fights and gathering huge purses for doing so. I say all the time that the public can control this, but for some reason, people are just receiving and accepting this at every turn. It's not something that I easily understand, but I can tell that the rubber band is getting just a bit tight, just like the protective cup around Tyson Fury's belly. He comes in often out of shape, often not at his best, often with something other than blood coursing through his veins, and he's allowed to remain in the sport. He has finagled his way around the rules of boxing, retiring now almost after every bout, because the drug testing ceases when that happens. Tyson Fury has chemical dependency. There's no denying that. And we are not dependent upon him performing against quality opposition. It is time to see Tyson Fury go away. It's not going to happen against Derek Chisora, because Chisora is a made man, meaning Tyson Fury has made him shut up and cooperate for the bag. But where are the people who really want to see quality fights in the heavyweight division? Nowhere to be found, and also a part of the tripolar effect. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think about the tripolar event and the effect that it's having on boxing and the heavyweight division. That's all I have at this time. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.